sensors. I want to know short-term fuel and long-term fuel. This scanner will tell you that much. But more than that, it will give you about 24 parameters. And if you, like I said, it'll give you the code and it'll tell you what it is. Less than $100, you can find this. And like I said, for that amount of money, it serves the purpose to know what the code is. If it's a mass airflow sensor, which it was, it'll tell you mass airflow sensor, and I'll show you this in the car when, like I said, when the weather is better, much better. But anyway, it goes up to $300, depending on obviously more parameters to give you, more information to give you. But for the purpose of just finding out the code, and for finding out, like I said, engine coolant temperature, intake air temperature, mass airflow sensor. Like I said, I'll put it up, I'll connect it, then you'll see much better what I'm talking about. It's a cheap buy, under $100, and it'll give you quite some information. Now, other thing was, before we go out there, we look at serpentine belts. I found this, and I think this is a pretty good illustration. Before we go out there, I like to always analyze and tell the people beforehand, so when I go out there, I don't have to specify too many things. Any engine over here, as you can see over here, the crankshaft pulley, as you can see, there's a serpentine belt which goes all around these pulleys. These are called pulleys. So therefore, you always have an alternator, obviously. You have a belt tensioner, as you can see over here, and you'll see in the car much easier. You have an idler pulley over here. The ribs over here are sometimes referred to as the surface of the belt, the serpentine belt, and sometimes they are cracked, or you can see there's glazing, and you can see on this part of it, of the belt, how the condition of the belt. But on the bottom of it, usually the big pulley is the crankshaft. The power steering the power steering pulley, as you can see over here, when you go to the power reservoir, you always find the pulley of the power steering pump. They are connected together. And the compressor, you can see this figure over here, air conditioning compressor. And how do you know? You always follow what it's connected to. You see the tubes that it's connected to, you know it's an air conditioner. How do I know this is an alternator? Because I'll see a big fat, I'll be a fan over here, and I'll see also a red wire goes back to the battery. So anyway, this is, if before you take out the belt, make a video. Everybody has a smartphone, take a video of it, how it is wound across each pulley. So therefore, you know. So therefore, this is where the air comes in. You'll have intake air temperature, mass airflow sensor over here at these points, and this goes through something called the throttle body. But again, when you go out there, you'll see it. We'll see it much more clearly. This is just an overall view, so you understand what's going on. Anyway, thanks for subscribing to my channel, Automotive Electronic and Joe Electronic Schematics for auto. Please watch other videos, and I hope you enjoyed it. It was informative for you. Thank you.